Hello and welcome to viewers. This is ERi-TV English news for this hour. I'm Barsabat Taghla, beginning this broadcast with the major headlines for today. Cardiac surgery for children at Eritrea Referral Hospital. Seminar conducted at the sub-zone. Nigeria neutralizes 140 terrorists and armed gang members. And outlook for oil and gas demand increasing until 2040. On your local reports, cardiac surgeries for children are currently being performed at Eritrea National Referral Hospital through a collaborative effort between Eritrean doctors and Italian medical experts from MedAction Bambini. The program, which began on 23 October, will continue until 31st October, addressing patients from across the country who have been on the waiting list for surgery. Mr. Tawelde Johannes, manager of the hospital, stated that from 22 September to 5 October, cardiac surgery for children in collaboration with German medical experts. Earlier in the year, from on 24 children in partnership with Italian medical specialists. Coordinators of the MedAction Bambini program, Mr. Alem Demos and Mr. Silvio Leoni, noted that surgeries on 6 children were performed by Eritrean medics. They added that efforts are underway to enable Eritrean medical experts to independently perform the surgery. Cataract surgeries were carried out on 170 sub-zone and Sabah region from 16 to 22 October. Mr. Kahsai Siyum, head of the eye treatment unit at Karen Hospital, reported that screenings were conducted across all administrative areas of the sub-zone to identify patients requiring surgery. The medical experts who performed the surgeries commended the public's growing awareness, as evidenced by the increasing number of people visiting health facilities for eye treatment. It is worth noting that cataract surgeries were also recently performed on 252 patients from the sub-zones of Keren, Ilaberit and Haggaz at Keren Hospital. In other news, Mr. Girmay Gavru, head of the National Eritrean Youth and Students in the Southern Region, conducted a seminar on 22 October to over 2,000 secondary school students in Eritrea, aimed at developing their understanding. Mr. Girmay said that if the youth is competent and conscious, will have significant acceptance by the society. He also urged on the students to be identified by their good discipline, devoid of addiction of any kind, and adhere to the noble societal values and ensure their bright future. Mr. Bayana Tesfai, head of educational services in the South, on his part said that the society expects from the students to become competitive students, exemplary in their discipline, and have big interest in their education. Mr. Kiros Gabramariam, managing director in the sub-zone, called on the students to strengthen their organizational capacity and participation in the implementation of national development programs. The viewers, do stay tuned for your international reports and more after the short break. Welcome back. An official said that Nigeria neutralized 140 terrorists in operations against the Boko Haram and the Islamic State West African province terror groups, as well as gang members last week. Edward Buba, the Director of Defense Media Operations for the Nigerian Ministry of Defense, said that 140 terrorists and armed gang members were killed during the operations, while captured. Nigeria has long been facing attacks from armed province in various regions of the country. On today's final report, while the energy market continues to grow amid what is thought to be ultimately a transition away from oil and natural gas, energy demand continues to mount and should increase by double digits between now and 2014. Baker Hughes CEO Lorenzo Simonelli said. Simonelli added that ultimately the increase in will need to be met by multiple sources, since the expectation is that renewable will fall short of meeting growing demand and replacing hydrocarbons in the current decarbonizing energy system. By 2040, Simonelli expects gas demand and global LNG demand to increase at an even faster rate of 75%. You're still watching us on ERi-TV, the viewers recap of the major headlines. Cardiac surgeries for children at Waroda Referral Hospital. Seminar conducted in Eritrea subzone. Nigeria neutralizes 140 terrorists and armed gang members. And outlook for oil and gas demand increasing until 2040. That was it for today, dear viewers. Thanks for watching.